Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Grounded in Purpose. My name is Kara, and this will be one of several videos exploring emotions, what they tell us about ourselves, and what they tell us about the world around us. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button and make sure that you check out some of my previous videos. So back in 2013, there was an artist by the name of Rich Homie Quan, and he had a song called Some Type of Way. And for those of you who are not familiar with him or the song, I'm going to go ahead and read you a bit of the chorus. That car I'm driving make you feel some type of way. That custom Breitling make you feel some type of way. This female I'm with got me feeling some type of way. Is it cause my homie's rich? You feel some type of way? Some type of way. Make you feel some type of way. Now I think many of us can relate to having an experience when we are not quite able to express our emotion at that particular time. However, it is much deeper than feeling some type of way, because our feelings are truly connected to our thoughts, to our behaviors, and to our belief system. And so for the sake of this video, when I refer to thoughts, I'm referring to the things that we are thinking about. When I refer to emotions, I'm referring to how we feel, essentially our inner response to the things that we think. And when I talk about behaviors, I'm referring to our external response to our emotions and the way that we think. So going back to the chorus of Rich Homie Quan's song, he said, that car I'm driving make you feel some type of way. So let's just imagine that the individual that he is referring to is what we would consider someone who is maybe a hater, right? So let's just pick an emotion for this individual. Let's just say this individual is angry. And again, our emotions are accompanied by our thought and our behavior. So because this individual is feeling some type of way, now we have identified it as angry, let's think about some of the thoughts that may be associated with this anger. So maybe they are seeing, Rich Homie Quan riding around and they're like, hey, like that should be mine. I work harder than him. He doesn't deserve that. Like, who does he think he is? And ultimately, if that individual was to dig deeper about those thoughts, they would find out that it is truly a reflection of what they believe about themselves, because that anger is really associated with jealousy, is really associated with how that individual feels about themselves and their self-worth. And so now the behavior that follows that anger is lashing out at their loved ones, at their friends, all because they're feeling some type of way about something that does not even belong to them. And unfortunately, there are so many of us that go around feeling some type of way because we weren't equipped with the skills and the tools to successfully navigate those emotions in a productive way. Sometimes this can be due to the cultural norms that we were brought up in, the gender roles that we've been taught, and overall just the belief that we have about ourselves. And so it's so important that we go deeper than just feeling some type of way, that we're able to truly gain emotional awareness. And what emotional awareness ultimately allows us to do is to acknowledge and analyze our emotions for insight about ourselves and for insight about the world around us. Unfortunately, sometimes emotions get a negative rap. But the thing about it is that emotions are such a gift to us. They alert us to the different areas in our lives that are vying for our attention. See, one thing I love about having emotional awareness is that it will call you out on your belief system, because our internal belief systems shape our external reactions. And what happens is what we say we believe does not always align up with how we truly believe internally. And when we do not have alignment with our belief system, it can cause us to withdraw and it can cause us to suppress our emotions. And one of the worst things that we can do is suppress our emotions. Just because we choose not to address our emotions does not mean that our emotions will not address us. I like to call it the 5 Ds. By suppressing our emotions, we are subject to experiencing dysfunction, discomfort, distraction, disease, and depression. And so the reality is that we all have our own individual work to do. What areas in your life are vying for your attention? How are those behaviors exhibited? What are the emotions, the thoughts, and the belief systems that are so interconnected to the way that you behave? And so I want to leave you with some basics for facing your feelings. Because many of us have a rocky foundation when it comes to dealing with our emotions, it is so important that we learn the language. There are so many emotional wheels that are available online, and I encourage you all to download one, print one out, and just start to get familiar with the different language that comes with emotions. And once you start getting comfortable with the language of emotions, it is important to give yourself permission to feel. Sometimes those feelings are amazing, but other times those feelings will bring nothing but pain. But it is so important that you allow yourself permission to feel and to know that you are validated in your feelings. And then I challenge you to start taking inventory of the different emotions that you are experiencing throughout the day and throughout the week. And you can do an exercise called So What? First, you ask yourself, so what does this emotion mean? Think about the thoughts that are associated with this emotion. Think about the way that it actually feels within your body. Is your neck tense? Does your head begin to hurt? Does your stomach flutter? Think about everything that is associated with this emotion and dig deeper. Continue to ask yourself, so what, until it reveals something about yourself. And then as you get deeper, start to uncover the beliefs that are associated with this emotion and start to ask yourself, is it true? Does it align with my belief system? I hope that this activity is helpful for you, and I hope that this video overall was a blessing to you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. What are some ways that you work on being more emotionally aware, and how do you apply it to your life? I look forward to continuing this series, and in the next video I will talk about the effects that our childhood has on our emotional intelligence. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to talk with you all soon. Goodbye.